You think gravity is just weight. You imagine it as a pull, downward, simple. You think time sits above all this, clean, neutral, untouched. You think a clock is a clock. It ticks the same on a mountain, the same on the ground, the same everywhere. You believe gravity bends space, maybe. But time, number time, feels protected. You imagine time as a straight line, marching forward second after second unbothered by mass. That picture feels reasonable. It feels safe. It feels obvious. It is wrong. Gravity does not just pull objects, it interferes with time itself. Not metaphorically, not poetically. Physically, if you stand deeper in gravity, your time is not my time. You are already aging at a different rate than someone else. You just never notice it. You imagine gravity as a pull, a downward tug, something that reaches out and grabs you. You feel it in your legs, in your weight, in the way objects fall. So you call it a force. This feels natural. For centuries, this picture worked well enough. An apple falls. The earth pulls it down. Simple, but this picture already hides a problem. If gravity is a force, then ask yourself a quiet question. Where is it pulling you to? Not down. Down is just a direction you invented. Down depends on where you stand. Gravity does not care about directions. It does not know what down means. You think the earth pulls you toward its center, but that is just geometry, not explanation. A real force needs something to push with. A rope, a field, a contact. Gravity offers none. It does not push from behind. It does not pull from ahead. It does not weaken with effort. You never feel gravity act on you directly. What you feel is the ground pushing up. This already contradicts your intuition. If you were falling freely, you would feel weightless, no force at all. Yet gravity would still be there. This is uncomfortable. A force that disappears when you stop resisting it is not behaving like a force. Imagine an elevator. When it falls, you float. Gravity did not turn off. The earth did not let go, but the force you thought you felt is gone. This tells you something important. Your body cannot detect gravity directly. It only detects resistance to motion. So, what is gravity actually doing? Here is the part you resist. Gravity is not pulling you down. You are already moving naturally. The ground interrupts that motion. This means gravity is not an agent. It is not an action. It is a condition. Objects are not being forced to fall. Paths. Natural paths through reality itself. When nothing blocks them, objects move effortlessly, no strain, no force. Only when the ground interferes do forces appear. This flips your picture upside down. Gravity is not something acting on matter. Matter is responding to the structure it exists inside, and structure does not stop at space. This is where your intuition begins to fail. Because if gravity were only about space, time would be untouched. But it is not. And once gravity stops being a force, time is no longer protected. You treat time as a background, a silent stage, always there, always the same. Events happen in time. Time itself never participates. This feels obvious. A second is a second. A minute is a minute. Your watch agrees with mine. The universe keeps a shared schedule. You rarely question this. That it can stretch, that it can curve, but time feels different. Time feels sacred. You imagine it flowing forward, independent of everything else. Gravity pulls on objects. Light bends, but time marches on. This belief is not careless. It is built into how you think. Cause before effect, past behind you. If time were flexible, this structure would collapse. So you protect it. You assume time exists first and physics happens inside it. But this assumption is never tested. It is inherited. You learned time from clocks, from days and nights, from aging bodies, but clocks do not measure time itself. They measure motion. Pens moving, atoms vibrating, pendulums swinging. You confuse the tool with the thing. A clock is not time. It is a process that happens in time. If time changes, the process changes with it. The clock will never warn you. You assume clocks reveal time. They do not. They obey it. This is where gravity enters quietly. Gravity does not act only on objects. Every rhythm. If time were untouched, all clocks would agree everywhere. They do not. This is not philosophy. It is not interpretation. It is observation. Two identical clocks, same design, same history, separate them in gravity. They drift apart, not symbolic enough to ignore. Physically, this should disturb you, because if clocks disagree, time itself cannot be universal. And if time is not universal, your idea of now is already broken. Gravity is no longer pulling things. It is interfering with order. It is reshaping when things happen. And this is only possible if time is not what you thought it was. You are not inside time. Time is part of the structure you are inside. You just never expected that to be allowed. You might still resist this. You might think this is clever language, a way of speaking so. Let us remove interpretation. Let us look at clocks, not imagined clocks, real ones, identical clocks. Place one on the ground, place one higher up, same city, same moment, no motion between them. Only gravity is different. They would stay synchronized forever. They do not. The higher clock runs faster, not because it is broken, not because of temperature, not because of motion, because gravity is weaker there. This is measured, repeated, corrected for every excuse. Atomic clocks make this unavoidable. They are not mechanical. They do not drift emotionally. They count atomic transitions, the most reliable rhythms known, and gravity changes those rhythms. This should unsettle you because nothing happens to the clock. No force squeezes it. No hand pushes it. Yet its time changes. The only thing different is its position in gravity, so the lie is exposed. Time is not universal. It is local. Each place carries its own rate of time. This is not a metaphor. When satellites orbit Earth, their clocks run faster than yours. Engineers must correct for this. If they do not, navigation fails. Your phone loses its place in the world. Your daily life already depends on gravity slowing time. You live inside this effect. This is not extreme physics. This is Earth. This is your planet. So stop asking whether gravity can slow time. It already does. The only remaining question is why. Why would mass affect time at all? Why would the presence of matter interfere with the flow of moments? A force could not do this. A pull cannot touch time. And that means gravity is not what you named it. It is not acting within space and time. It is shaping them, both of them, together. Once you accept this, you lose the last safe place to stand. Because if clocks lie, your intuition lies with them. And what replaces is far stranger than weight or pull. You keep searching for the pull. The invisible hand, the thing doing the work, it is not there. Because gravity is not an action. It is a shape, not a shape in space alone. A shape in space and time. You are used to thinking in 3 dimensions. Left, right, forward. Time sits apart, a separate axis in your mind. This separation is a mistake. Space and time are not 2 things. They are one structure, You do not move through space first. Then time follows. Every step you take is a movement through space-time. You cannot opt out of either. Math does not send out a force. It changes the geometry of the structure, like a weight placed on fabric. What changes most is time. Near mass time stretches. It slows paths through space-time bend because the timing along those paths changes. Objects fall not because they are pulled, but because straight paths are no longer straight. They follow the shape available to them. This is why free fall feels effortless. You are following the natural geometry. The ground prevents this. The ground pushes you away from your natural path. That push is what you feel as weight. This reverses cause and effect. Gravity is not pushing you down. The ground is pushing you up. Time is doing the quiet work underneath. Near mass, the future arrives more slowly. Every process hesitates. Atoms vibrate more slowly. Clocks lag behind. Not because time is damaged, because space-time is curved. You cannot isolate space from time here. If you try to bend space alone, nothing works. Light paths, orbital motion, clock behavior, they only agree when time bends with space. This is not a choice. Time cannot remain flat. And once time bends, gravity is no longer a force. It is the shape of reality telling matter how to move and telling time how to flow. This is not intuitive. It is not meant to be. Your brain evolved for surfaces, not geometry that includes time. But the universe does not care what feels natural to you. And gravity is that structure. At this point, you might still ask a quiet question. Why this shape? Why should mass slow time at all? Why not bend space and leave time alone? Because leaving time alone breaks everything. Imagine time flowing the same everywhere. Perfect uniform. No place mass into space, objects would still move. Light would still travel. Light near mass would curve, yet clocks would not change. Signals would arrive out of order. Cause and effect would fail locally. The universe would contradict itself. Time cannot remain neutral in a curved geometry. If space bends, time must adjust. This is not a preference. Think of time as spacing between events. Near mass, those spacings stretch, moments spread out, not visibly, not dramatically, but precisely. So precise that equations remain stable, so precise that reality stays coherent. Mass demands this adjustment. It is the price of having structure at all. You are not watching time slow. You are inside a region where fewer moments fit into the same span. Your clock does not malfunction. It is obeying local geometry. There is no global tempo. There is no master clock. Each location carries its own rhythm. Gravity sets that rhythm. This means something unsettling. There is no single. Now in the universe, events you call simultaneous are not universally so. Gravity fractures the present. Every mass creates its own timing environment. You live deep inside one Earth. Its gravity quietly slows you. Not compared to nothing, compared to elsewhere. Far above you, time runs ahead. Not faster by feeling, faster by fact. Mass pulls on neither. It shapes both. And once you accept this, you stop asking why time slows. You realize it cannot do otherwise. You may still think this is distant, cosmic, abstract. It is not. You are inside it right now. Every second you live on Earth is already slowed. Not by motion, by gravity. If you move higher, time speeds up, not symbolically, literally. A clock on a mountain runs faster than one at sea level. The difference is small. So real that technology must obey it. Satellites orbit above you. Their clocks tick faster than yours. If engineers ignore this, GPS breaks, your phone points to the wrong street. The map lies, gravity decides timing before software ever runs. This means your location in space changes your location in time. You are not just somewhere. You are somewhere. You are now aging a little faster than when you were sitting. Not enough to feel. Enough to measure. There is no place on Earth where time matches everywhere else. No universal present, only local flow. This quietly destroys another belief. You think the universe shares a single moment, that everything exists in the same now. It does not. Gravity splits reality into layers of time. Each mass creates its own pace. Each height shifts it slightly. You do not notice because your body flows with your clock. Everything agrees locally. That agreement is an illusion. Step back far enough, and time fractures, not violently, cleanly, precisely. You are not watching time slow. You are embedded in a slowed region, and there is no reference outside it that you can access. This is not a strange effect. This is the default condition of a universe with mass. You live inside curved time, the way a fish lives inside water, invisible, total, unavoidable. You began with a simple picture. Gravity pulls. Time flows. That picture no longer survives. Gravity does not act on time. Time is part of what gravity is. There is no stage beneath reality where time waits unchanged. Mass does not enter the universe and then disturb it. Mass creates the conditions under which moments exist at all. This leaves you with an uneasy thought. If gravity shapes time, then time is not fundamental in the way you assumed. It is not the background. It is a participant. Your life does not unfold in time. It unfolds with it, slowed, shaped position, dependent. There is no universal clock quietly ticking behind the cosmos. Only local rhythms, each set by mass and geometry. This means the universe is not synchronized, never was. There is no single present moving forward together, only countless nows, each valid only where it exists. Gravity does not announce this, it does not warn you, it simply makes it so. You walk through a world where time itself has depth, where matter edits the future. This is not a flaw in reality, it is its structure. And once you see gravity this way, as the shaping of time itself, you stop asking where moments go. You begin to notice something quieter. Reality is not happening to you. You are happening inside its geometry, and time is not passing. It is being allowed by gravity.